Hi, it's me, Van, back with another themed loadout, and I'd like to call this theme loadout Nekros Prime Level 0. Yeah, for dramatic effect, Level 0. Okay, now let's go over this build. It might not be the cheapest loadout in the world to make, but you can substitute what you need with what you need. This is for fun thing more than anything. So let's get into it. Growing power for reasons. Power, drift for ability strength because this build focuses a lot on Shadows of the Dead. I'm sure you can tell that by, um, by the whole hashtag life hack we have going on here. Ignore the second config. I just moved this over to the config A. Vitality for our health because we like health. Health is good. Transient fortitude for ability strength. Arc message to counteract transient fortitude as well as prime continuity because duration matters when you're seeing how long your clones can stay out, and we want them to stay out as long as possible, even though Nekros can heal them. Technically, who to say he'll always have enough energy to? Speaking of enough energy, Prime Flow for bonus energy, health conversion for reasons that give you more armor. And armor is good. Nekros is despoil again, so we don't run out of energy, we can just take from our own health. Then, Nekros has an increased chance to drop orbs, so then we can just pick them up, get armor for each orb, and then there you go, Shield of Shadows, because first and foremost, they will protect their master. And then finally, we have two arcanes, Arcane Awakening and Arcane Pulse. Now let's read what they do, shall we? Arcane Awakening, since it's max rank, on reload, 40% chance for plus 100% damage to pistols for 16 seconds, plus 1 arcane revive, of course. Now, Arcane Pulse. Now, this is we equipped this to Nekros because vampire. In case you couldn't tell what loadout theme I'm going for here, it's Alucard from Helsing. But rather, this Alucard is Alucard abridged from Helsing Ultimate Abridged. As you might be able to tell from the hashtag life hack. Anyway, Arcane Pulse at max rank on health pickup, 20% chance to heal on nearby allies, plus 1 arcane revive. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, vamp, why would you use this over something like Arcane Grace, which at max rank was 6% chance for plus 4% health regeneration? Well, there is a simple reason, which is Arcane Pulse has an extra ability that they sort of don't tell you about. Which is, by sort of, I mean not at all, not one bit. They do not tell you in game at all. Which is that on health pickup, that 20% chance to heal nearby allies is true, but also it's plus 20% chance to heal yourself for 100. That rank 3 it's 100, rank 2 it's 75, rank 1 at 50, unranked at 25. So you'll get that Orbs Hill plus healing yourself chance, and that's why we pick Arcane Pulse, because we're a real vampire. Yes, I censored myself. Deal with it. Ooh. Okay, anyway, this is the. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Vamp, these guns, they're not the best in the world. Why would you have him even have these? Alucard would never have these kind of gun. Well, these are actually the closest guns I could find in the game to guns that he would actually have. Because surprisingly, there are not many of those caliber pistols that, he uses. I mean, it's odd, but they're more goofy, quote, goofy pistol than normal pistol. Well, anyway, let's check out the build, shall we? Okay. Okay, I have a ribbon first and foremost, and it's this ribbon. It took me 10 rolls to get this ribbon. I know it's in no way a quote god ribbon, but it works for this build because it, that critical chance, that critical damage, and that punch through makes it pretty bloody awesome in my opinion. And then combined with Hornet Strike, Primed Target Cracker, Primed Pistol Gambit, Barrel Diffusion, Lethal Torrent. Now Barrel Diffusion and Lethal Torrent basically give it over 100% multi-shot, which means it will for sure have an extra bullet, but then there's a chance of it having an extra bullet. Pummel for bonus damage, and Quick Draw. Now I did try to substitute Barrel Diffusion with something like with Auger Pact, but it did not work. It did not work. As you can see, this is a 6 former build. Mostly because the ribbon. If you don't have the ribbon, don't worry too much. It just means that you don't have to, you could possibly have a 5 former build and do something like Auger Pact in its place. It's not going to do as much, but it's better than nothing. You can't cry over what you don't have. So, and ribbons, unlike Arcane, those Arcanes I showed you on this build are a lot more plausible to get rid of than this, and that's mostly because of the fact that ribbons in their own nature are RNG through and through. To get them to drop even from sorties is RNG. Now, I didn't even get it to drop from a sortie in full disclosure. I actually traded for this ribbon. Most people consider this as a quote junk ribbon, so it was a bit easier for me to get. So you can definitely get that if that's what you fancy. Now, okay, so I have my cravat here. I colored my cravat. Alucard themed, rather. Speaking of colors, there is something I should do real quick, which is show you guys the colors in case you only duplicate these exact color detail. The reason why I chose this color just screams more Alucard for me because his jacket, outfit he wears, his glasses are the color for the energy color, and that just screams Alucard to me. That's just whatever. And hey, look, the game even has operator mode. So the game has its own little mini So Integra isn't that grand. Okay, well, anyway, first off, we start with the Nekros Deluxe skin. I'm using both the helmet and the skin for this, which, is good. Um, Nekros, noble, because what else would you use for a noble vampire like Alucard? No Cyandana equipped because I couldn't find one that screams Alucard, really. No, the same with enhance attachments, but if you recommend any, definitely let me know. Not for regalia. I did put a regalia, but I made it so it's hardly visible. Arbiter of Hexes is what I chose, but if you're a member of Red Veil or whatever, you can shoot them, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Now, here's the colors. The colors are off red, not the darkest red, but not a super light red either, because, we don't want to make it too dark, but we don't want to make it too bright either. A true black, this is from a PS4 thing. This is also true black, and we did not mean to do that. Okay, next is, you get it, true black. And then finally, for energy color, this is found in the classic saturated, if you want this exact color. There are other ones that are kind of similar, but this is too bright of color. This is what I think suits it perfectly. So yeah, there's all the colors for that. In case you really want to know the Kavat color thing, for that I have the August red. Secondary color, I have the direct black, August red again. And for the accents, I have, oh, and this is the moonlit Kavat pattern. See, as you can see, it doesn't look quite the same with any of the other patterns. Yeah. Well, you know what? We should do a mission because I know that's what you guys all came here for. So, guess what? We are going to spend like 5 minutes in a survival. I know you're thinking, Vamp, why are we spending time in such a weak survival? This is supposed to be a super amazing loadout. Why would you just go to a silly little survival? Well, there's a reason for that. And that is because of the fact that I just want to show it off. I know it can be good even at higher levels. I know it's probably the best with teammates. Oh, look, Sun Tegra. Okay, anyway, I know all this stuff. I just, just want to show it off a little bit, Now, we won't activate, ooh, I didn't even realize I still had the key on. Whoops, my bad. Okay, this key is not part of the build. I just forgot to take it off. Because, I like doing solo, every now and then I like doing solo, try to find the vault runs. I like to do solo vault things. That's what I'm getting at. Well, that's what I'm trying to get at. So we gotta see if we can. We just gave ourselves an extra restriction by accident. As you can see, my gun kills pretty much everything. There. See? And then every time I reload it, there's a chance for me to get the arcane activated. Then, okay, there we go.
Additional life support has arrived.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of trying to find the thing now that. Okay, and shoot. Hey, if you guys want to see more craziness stuff like this, I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, as of right now. Anyway. On my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/bamp6x6x6x. I'll leave a link in the description below, as always. And definitely feel free to check me out. Release restraint level 0. I mean, I wasn't planning to release that early, but since I kind of goofed, actually I goofed quite a bit, didn't I?
Another life support capsule.
I mean, I guess this is a challenge within itself, but I mean, it's an unintentional challenge, I guess you could say. The cool thing about Nekros is he can cast Terrify while in the air. At this low level, these pistols will kill in one shot pretty much. It's when you get like level 40 and above that they start to take at least 2 shots unless you're lucky and get the proc, in which case they only take 1 shot still. And then level, ooh, they can even do level 80 fairly okay on this list. And these guns have some punch through. But we are going to extract. Normally I would have tried to stay longer, but I accidentally left the key on. What's funny is I told myself before this video, remember to take the key off. Then I was like, oh yeah, I better remember to do that. Obviously I did not remember to do that at all. Whoops, that was my bad. I'll just take the stairs.
Life support levels. Extraction is your best option.
Yeah, Lotus, that's what I'm doing. Unfortunately, I didn't even find a vault for all my troubles, but it's worth it because I got to show up the build a little bit to you guys. A little B2. Hmm. Oh, in case you, I know it was briefly taken out, but my operator has a new suit. In case you um, don't know how I got it, it's from Prime Accessories as of making this video. Zephyr Prime Accessories is still going on. I don't buy Prime Access, but I do buy Prime Accessories. And to show you guys that I did in fact have a bleeding key on, the game wasn't glitching or anything. There's the bleeding key. Let me take off the bleeding key. And yeah, that is Nekros. Release restraint level 0. Okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this build. Feel free to try it yourself. My bad for keeping the key on. I completely forgot it was on. Normally that would have it would have shown off the build a lot better if I didn't have the key on, because he would have had 740 health instead of 100 something health. So definitely keep that in mind, and I will catch you all in a future video. Hopefully again you guys enjoyed. Later.